Shares of Seagull India, a recently listed infrastructure player, surged as high as 7% after the company announced that its subsidiary, Ludhiana-Bhatinda Greenfield Highway, had signed a concession agreement with the National Highways Authority of India. The project, worth about 981 crore, is slated for completion within 24 months and will also be operated by the company upon its completion. EPAC durable stock gained about 5% following a clarification on media reports on plans for a Chinese television manufacturer investing in the company's wholly owned subsidiary. In an exchange filing on December 24th, the company said that the discussions are currently in a nascent stage and that an update will be provided to the exchanges as and when is required. Panacea Biotech shares were locked at the 5% upper circuit following the company receiving a letter of award from UNICEF for the supply of 115 million doses of its oral polio vaccine. Shares of recently listed Mobikwik Systems surged over 7% as the morning session as a block deal worth about 118 crore took place on the exchanges. Around 18.6 lakh shares, or about a 2.4% equity in the firm, was exchanged in a block deal window at an average price of 635 rupees per share. Sagility India share price hit a fresh lifetime high, rallying for the 8th consecutive session. The stock hit a 5% upper circuit in trade today and has risen about 29% during this period. Last week, global brokerage Jefferies initiated coverage on the company with a buy rating and a target price of Rs 52 per share. Shares of NTPC Green Energy tumbled over 4% on the bourses as the one-month lock-in period for anchor investors expired today. Following the lock-in expiry, as many as 1.83 crore shares of NTPC Green Energy, or about a 2% stake in the company, became eligible to trade, opening the doors for anchor investors to go ahead and offload up to 50% of their holdings in the stock if they wish to do so. Shares of Indian Railway Catering and Tourism Corporation, also known as IRCTC, fell after reports of a major outage on its e-ticketing platform. Passengers took to social media to report issues with booking tickets online, with many sharing screenshots of user error messages. Hindustan Copper stock fell over 6% in trade, underperforming its sector and the broader markets as well. The stock is trading below all its key moving averages. Over the past month, the stock has declined by about 6% compared to the fall in the Nifty 50 index, which is lower by about 2% for the month. Shares of Kaynes Technology India fell almost 3% in trade today as investors rushed to take some profits off the table. Shares of the firm had surged nearly 20% over the past month, leaving ample room for investors to book some gains if they wish to do so. Nifty 50 heavyweight Asian Paints continued to fall in trade, hitting a fresh 52-week low in trade as the stock continued to face selling pressure. Over the past 1 year, shares of this player have fallen over 30%, with most of the losses coming after the dismal Q2 results. The outlook for the paints major remains bleak and is likely to see slower growth compared to its smaller competitors, especially with the entry of Birla Opus into the paints market.